Hi you guys, I hope you guys are doing well. I'm not trying to cry. So, some updates. So today is September the 4th, and I want to update you on Lacey. For a little bit, for the past couple of days, probably not even a full week, I've been noticing that she's different, like moving slow, panting a lot more. What else? Oh, like her chest, like if you put pressure on it, she cries. When she uses the bathroom, she kind of sits down. So she didn't want to put any pressure on this top part. And we live in a townhouse, so she goes up and downstairs. Last night I just slept downstairs with her. She slept in her crate, and I just stayed downstairs with her. Just so I know I was there. But this has been going on for I don't think it was even a full week. It could have been going on a full week. And I was just like, it's not getting better. It's not like she's spraying something. It's something more, So, it was hard to put her head up, so she would look down. She didn't want to put her head up. So anyways, this morning I called the vet, booked an appointment for 11 o'clock. And they was like, well, she has heartworms. And I'm like, I know. To give you some background, when my husband passed in April of 2013, I wanted a dog for both me and my son. Something to keep us company. And, a watchdog, not having a man in the house. I'm sorry. This is nice to have a big dog. So I went down to Florida. I visited my brother, and he was like, you can have her, she's already house trained. So she was like a little bit over 3 years old when I got her. She was born in around May of 2009. So we brought her back home, and ever since then, so this is August of 2013, we always had her. So we've had her for a little bit over a year. Yeah, not a year, but close to a little bit over 5 years. 5 years and not even a full month since we had her. And when we first got her, they ran through the test, and she was positive for heartworms. Now, the test that they were trying, that they talked about, either way, it wouldn't have worked out for her because she didn't. Once they start the medication, she cannot be active. Now, this girl, when we first got her, she was really active, like really, really active all the time, like barking and everything, going after squirrels. And she didn't like being in a crate. She would go crazy to be in a crate. So I was like, this is not going to work. So I was like, you know what? And it was a lot of money. Between some of them were like $500, and then the other higher one was like $1,000 and something. I was like, no, I mean, I like animals, but at the same time, they're not human, and their lifespan is shorter than ours. But anyways, needless to say, baby girl has done well for the past 5 years. And just recently, out of nowhere, it just seemed like it just changed. At first, I was talking to some of my workmates, and I'm like, I wonder if it's because we got the new dog, But then as I kept paying closer attention to her, I'm like, nah, it's more than that. And you know what? It progressed so fast that she was being in pain, and how she was walking, getting down the stairs were hard because it put too much pressure on the front. How she was using the bathroom, that just started like 2 days ago. And I'm just like, poor baby girl. So needless to say, she's had heartworms since I got her, so that's over 5 years. And to even last 5 years with heartworms, that's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, so I took her to the vet, And the vet was like, feeling around. She started crying because they were touching around, and they was like, it's probably because of the heartworms that they're getting into her bloodstream. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, can you give her like some pain meds? They said, to be honest, I can give you like 2 days worth of pain meds, but without having the blood work to see how her other organs are. We already know she has heartworms, so we don't know how much they have affected her. And they said possibly the pain medication can kill her. She can't go for walks. You have to keep her down, like calm. And I'm like, well, that's what she's been doing. So I was like, I know she's in pain. She may not be crying all the time, but you could tell. You could tell. And so I asked the person, I said, how much would it cost to put her down? It was like $290, close to $300 if you didn't want the ashes, and then close to $500 if you. Now this is for the visit. This is for the euthanasia, and then also, getting her back in the ashes. That was going to be like close to $500. So while we were there, I was like, she's in pain. She's getting older. She's like almost a little bit over 9 years old. And for her to be such a big dog, and she was over 70 pounds, and her lifespan was supposed to be between 8 and 10 years. And that's even without having health issues. And we already know she has heartworms. So for her to have lasted this long, even the vet says she has done very well. But my whole thing was, she probably is like, you guys got this new dog. It's time for my time to go. I'm sorry. You know how sometimes it is with real people too. Like so let me tell you about my dad. My dad, he never told anybody really what was going on with him. He'll go to the doctor's office and my mom wait outside. Didn't want the doctor to talk to my mom. But he didn't want to leave my mom alone either, He didn't want her to worry because my mom already had her own health issues. So anyways, I was pregnant with my son, but 3 months after I had my son, he passed away. My father passed away. And my son became my mom's everything, So it was just like my father. I feel like my father was like, you know what, Lorraine, you're gonna have this beautiful baby. You got him. And my father got to meet my son, obviously, because he was 3 months old. But he probably seen her be so happy with him, even though she wasn't happy that I was out of wedlock and all of that. But she was, she loved her grandbaby, and her and my son were like this. So he ended up passing away in September of 2006. My mom, she ran her course. She didn't want to, my mom herself, she didn't want to go either, but she was in so much pain. And I see my mom, we were in the hospital for 3 months, and her health just kept deteriorating, and we as children, we were like, Mom, you can keep going, you know what I mean? You're going to get better. And she was trying to fight for us, but eventually she was like, it's not gonna get better, you guys. I'm trying, but it's not gonna get better. So she stopped her treatments for her dialysis, and probably within like a day or two, she was done. And she passed away in September as well. They both passed away like in the 22nd, like I don't know the exact dates because I don't really pay attention to dates. So it was just like, it's just like how things go. And now, obviously, we're in September, and I put my baby girl down. It wasn't a hard decision because I know she was old. I knew she had heart issues because of the heartworms. So all of that to say, I put baby girl down. I won't have my friend under my desk anymore. Because you guys know she's always in my room under my desk. But she kept me calm, you guys. I loved her so much. So I'm paying that roughly around a little bit over $500, so we can get her ashes back. And I plan on keeping her in my room. But I think she was just like, it was so fast how it turned around, you know, how she just started feeling so different and how she started acting different. Of course, my son was mad. I didn't bring him with me. I asked him if he wanted to go to the vet with me. He was like, no. I called him. I said, do you want to see her before she goes? He's like, what do you mean? I said, she's not coming back home. And he was mad at me. But at the same time, he knows he's seen my mom go through all that pain. You never want to see somebody that you love go through that much pain. And on top of that, even if she were to go to surgery, which would be over a couple $1,000, there's no telling what the outcome could be, you know? So I made a decision to put her down. They gave her a sedative that calmed her down, got her out of pain. And then they did the last part of the euthanasia with the medicine in there as well. And she was out. She was just sleeping peacefully, you guys. But now we have Luna. So she will keep us busy. After this, I don't think I will want any other dogs. But I knew it was only a matter of time until Lacey would go. I just didn't think I would have to be the one to make a decision. You know what I mean? But even though she wasn't crying all the time, only when certain things would happen or she had pressure, but you could just tell she was trying to decide, how can I sit down, because she didn't want to apply pressure. She couldn't even lift up her head without it hurting. I tried to give her a hot dog and I just wanted to see if she could lift up her head. She lifted it up more and she cried. And the other thing was, her body just kept getting wider. So they was like, yeah, that's usually because the heartworms are in the bloodstream now towards the heart, and it's not allowing the fluids to wrap back around. So I was like, yeah. So I just wanted to let you know, baby girl Lacey is no longer here. It was the right decision, I know. And Luna's now under my desk, but she won't be in here when I'm working because I don't trust her with the barking. And today was my son's first day of school, and he went back to bed. We done had our little crying session. But man, oh man, they like family, you know, they're like little kids. But yeah, I just wanted to update you guys, let you guys know that Luna is no longer here. And she was a wonderful dog. She protected us. She did everything she was supposed to. She lasted this long, and I just think like she was just like, finally, you guys have a new addition. So when I go, it's not gonna be as hard. That's what I feel, you guys. Because ain't no way she's gonna have that turnaround like that so fast. I mean, I know that could happen, but I just felt like she watched us with Luna, you know. She would sit back and just look at us with Luna, and she'd be like, man, I'm thinking, this is what I'm thinking. She's like, man, okay, now is the time for them to know how I'm really feeling, that I'm getting up there, I'm not feeling well. I'm sorry for my face and everything, but I thought I would let you guys know. Am I going to work today? I probably will go in for a little bit, but I want some time to relax. But comment down below if you guys ever had to put an animal down. It's not an easy decision, of course, but I would like to know y'all experiences. But yeah, I paid the $500 to get her back. The examination, just for the doctor to go over her, was $45. The euthanasia was $125. Biohazard waste management, it was $365. And the cremation with the ashes being returned, that's $364.80. So altogether, that was $538.45. I put it on my Discover card because obviously I'm not going to put that out of my emergency fund or anything like that. I just put it onto my Discover credit card, and so be it, you guys. But today, September, losing both my parents, losing my dog. My birthday's in September. I don't celebrate birthdays, but my birthday's in 3 more days on the 7th. But I just know she's no longer in pain. And that's what I can deal with, So, I'll talk with you guys later. Alright, bye.